A few years ago, I formed what I thought was a lifelong bond with a girl I'll call Alexa while we were studying abroad. We were inseparable. But since our graduation in 2023, the distance between us has grown into a canyon. Alexa has always struggled with consistency. She grapples with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, chronic substance use, and the constant management of type 1 diabetes. Yet, the real wedge wasn't her health, it was her lifestyle. Last May, just before she finished her master's degree, Alexa's father passed away from cancer. Despite having just started a new job, I took unpaid leave to drive 5 hours round trip for the funeral. I coordinated a massive care package with 10 friends, spending more than a full day's wages on comfort items for her. Instead of gratitude, I was met with accusations. Alexa claimed I wasn't there for her. It was a bitter pill to swallow. While I respected her grief, it became impossible to ignore the extreme privilege surrounding it. Alexa inherited a multi-million-dollar estate and does not work. Instead, she has pivoted into becoming a grief influencer. I watched from afar as she posted viral videos about her father's death, utilizing Photoshop and seeking external validation from strangers while ignoring the people who actually showed up. To me, it felt like she was exploiting her own tragedy for law school admission test level scrutiny and TikTok fame. Meanwhile, my own life was fracturing. The past 6 months were the hardest I've ever endured. I was working a toxic full-time office job while simultaneously studying full-time for the law school admission test. The stress was so debilitating that I was hospitalized for overwhelming anxiety and prescribed anti-panic medication. I was barely surviving. Yet Alexa expected me to be her primary support system. The irony is that the effort was always one-sided. In the 2 years since I relocated, she has never once visited me. Despite having no job and unlimited resources, I was always the one making the 2.5-hour drive. When I sent her a long life update in November, she ignored it. Then, on my birthday in January, she sent a paragraph-long message not to celebrate me, but to guilt-trip me for not being around. I felt a wave of disgust. I realized that our values no longer align. Her out-of-touch content regarding gratitude and privilege feels performative when she refuses to acknowledge the sacrifices her friends made. Letting this friendship fade isn't an act of malice, it's an act of self-preservation. I've realized that you cannot pour from an empty cup, especially into a vessel that refuses to recognize your efforts. The friendship hasn't just distanced, it has run its course.